Okay, let's solve this square root of a decimal, right? So before we begin, we're going to convert this decimal to a fraction. So when we do that, what we'll do is change this decimal point to 1 and convert the other numbers to 0. Okay, so here we're going to have one whole number 44 over 100. So we have one whole number 44 over 100. Okay, now we're going to change this is a mixed number. So we're going to change it to an improper fraction. So for an improper fraction, we're going to have 100 times 1, that's 100. And 100 plus 44, that gives you 144 all over 100. Okay, so right now we can now find the square root. Okay, now you can look up for method of solving square roots in a very simple format in my previous videos. Okay, so here we're going to have square root of 144. Square root of 144 is 12, and square root of 100, that gives you 10. Okay, so when you to find the square root of 12 over 10. Now remember, initially it was in decimal, so we're going to change it, return it to its previous state. So 12 over 10 means you're going to introduce a decimal. When you're dividing a number with in the multiples of 10, what you simply do is introduce a decimal and move your decimal point based on the number of zeros you have. So here I have 10, so I'm going to move my decimal point. So moving my decimal point once, I'm going to have my decimal point here. So here I have 1.2. So the square root of 1.44 is 1.2. Alright, so let's do this as well. So we're going to come down here and we're going to change this to a fraction. So here I have my decimal point 1. I'm going to change the rest of the numbers to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so here I'm going to ignore these other zeros and simply pick 169. Okay, all over. Here I have 10,000. Right, so I'm going to find the square root of 169 over 10,000. Right, now from our square root of 169, that's 169, gives you 13, and square root of 10,000, that gives you 100. Okay, so I'm going to change this back to its initial state, which is in decimal format. I'm going to introduce a decimal point here. Because I have two zeros here, I'm going to move the decimal point 2 times. So I have 1, 2. So my decimal point is here. And since it's here, I'm going to have my 0.13. And this is my answer. So using the same format, solve this. Bye bye.